Hi everybody, welcome to Country Girl. My name is Kathy Jarvis, and today we're inside the studio and I'm getting ready to start sowing onions and leeks. Now it's January the 4th. Last year I did them on January the 13th, but I prefer to plant with the moon, and today is the perfect day to plant the root crops. So we're going to start with our onions, and we're going to start with our starting mix, seed mix. And what we've done is I've added water to it to make it moist. And then for my onions, I prefer these trays like this instead of the individual little cells. And you'll notice I've marked with painter's tape the name of each type of onion I'm going to plant, plus the date that I planted them. So let's get started filling these trays. Now, I always take and fold my soil over and put a clip on them, and that keeps bugs and everything out of the bags while you're between uses of them. So, when you get this mixture, it should just hold together and not be soppy wet or clump up really well. And you just basically put the dirt into the trays. You notice that this tray has a little hose, drainage hose in it. That's how come it's inside the other tray. But onions and leeks are so easy to pick out to transplant that there's no need to have them in the little cells, individual cells. It's just kind of a waste of cells, because you can put a whole bunch of seedlings in this tray. They can be right on top of each other and they just pull apart so easily. So that way you save some room. Instead of putting 72 plants in here, I could put hundreds. Okay, level that out, and you're ready to start putting the seeds. Now today I'm going to do some sweet onions, sweet white onions, and they go into this one. And I'm just going to scatter them about. Doesn't matter how close they are, how far apart they are. It does not matter because they're easy to pull out. Next one is going to be my Walla Walla. Same thing, just put them in to the tray. Next, it's going to be the Pattersons. Just put them in the hole. Doesn't matter how they go. And then last is going to be the leeks. And I'm doing American flag leeks. Same thing, just put them, scatter them across here. Now you're very lightly go over them with some fine soil, and then press them down. You don't want to cover them a lot. You just want to get them in contact with the soil. Now, we will take this into the glow room, and which I've got set up already. And I'll show you that in a second. Oh, don't forget to put the hood on top of them. You need to also moisten them down. I like to use a spray bottle for that, just to make sure that they have contact with the soil. Put the hood on them and put them on a heating mat and underneath grow lights. Now you could go and spend a lot of money and buy a growing station with lights and heating mats and everything, or you can do what I do, and that is simply set up my own. I got these shelves at the local box store, Home Depot to be exact, and we bought grow lights. And I have attached the grow lights to each shelf, and each one can be turned off individually. So since I'm not needing the second shelf right now, I didn't turn it on. The top shelf I don't really need right now, but I'm using it to, if I got this post string here, I can pull it to turn it off. But I've got my seeds down here on the bottom one, underneath the lights. And they're all on a timer, which you can see over here. And also what I do is I like to keep a whiteboard, which I can write on here, January 4th, and write what ones I planted. That way I know at a glance what I have planted and what I haven't planted without going and moving each tray and checking to see what's in it. And this system will hold 9 of these trays, which are 72 cells. So I can put 648 cells plants in here. Or I can do like I did the onions, where I plant multi-sowed them. And if I use the top shelf, I can actually get more plants yet. I'm using the top shelf right now for storage. So, hopefully you've learned something. Hopefully you're on your way to gardening for this spring. I like to get my onions started early, and that way they can be off of the heating mats in time for the peppers and the tomatoes. And I will also be starting flowers as soon as they get here. I forgot to order them, and ordered them last night, so they'll be getting here soon. But I like to have my petunias and stuff started by the end of January, so that they're off of the heating mats also. So remember to like the channel, give it a thumbs up. It helps tell people that I'm here, helps tell YouTube that I'm here. Subscribe to the channel, share it with your friends, that helps a lot. And remember, if you have any comments on my grow station, in my grow room, let me know in the comment box below. This is actually an old bathroom that we're used to use. Now it's a storage room. We're thinking about turning it back into a bathroom, but I might turn it into a grow room permanently. Anyway, hope you enjoyed it. See you next time. And until next time, God bless. Bye, everybody.